Yo, real quick, this next song right here goes out to your beautiful island. So make some noise for this place right now, because we're having a great time here. This next song right here is called Paradise, and that's the way we feel about this place. Something very special.
So this time I'm going to Guam. Never been there, don't really know what to expect. I knew it was a small island in the South Pacific with a lot of military history. When I found out my buddy's band Through the Roots were going to be playing the same weekend that I'd be out there, I knew good times were going to be had.
So we made it here. We're in Guam at Escape Club, having a little pre-Guam live party. Through the Roots is here, a bunch of other bands here doing their thing. So the next couple of days we'll be partying with Guam Live guys. Just so happens they're in Guam when I am.
Ran into a couple shipmates on my way out to Guam. Before we knew it, we were hanging out and being entertained by bands like Mighty Mellow Massive and the Sean McGoffin Band. Two awesome reggae bands from California with roots in Guam.
Put your hands together for Mighty Mellow Massive!
The night before Guam Live, Mighty Mellow Massive played a pre-Guam Live party at the Tarza Water Park in Guam. Most of us haven't been to a water park in years, but man did we have a blast. With a great soundtrack to boot.
Got what I'm looking for. Upon the side with the Mighty Mellow Massive and the vibes we provide. I've been looking and looking all over and around this town. Never ever did I see, no I never found a lady impressed with all I want and more. You never cease to impress. You got what I'm looking for, and I'll be bumming this.
So where are we? We're at Cowboy Ninja?
Cowboy.
Ninja.
We're about to get some insanely fat on.
So what's that? It's got bacon, egg, cheese, and Mona sauce. We're gonna see how this is. Apparently it's the tastiest beef hot dog you get in Guam.
While we were clogging our arteries with footlongs, these ladies were filling our ears with tunes. They call themselves the Dollhouse, and these dolls rocked the Guam Live stage the next night.
Guam's own Dollhouse!
Update Guam, how you guys doing tonight? We are the Dolls. Welcome to Guam Live!
Guam Live was held at Greyhound Park, an old dog racing track that the promoters envisioned as a new festival site for Guam. It was a pretty sweet location, and a lot of great bands rocked the stage.
cloud up ahead. Should have had a VA. Would have been so clutch. Should have had one guy. Baby, so you like it like this. With a kiss on your lips, on your love chocolate. Come on, kiss on your lips. That's all. All right, let's give it up there for the Roots.
This song's called Take You There. Check it out.
I caught you staring from across the room. You probably think that you got me too. You're on fire like the tires that are spinning in a hot pursuit. But are you chasing me or am I chasing you? It's like a game that we keep playing, baby. It's driving me crazy. I think it's about time to let you know. Let's put this world on hold. Just come with me, let's go. I'll take you there. We can get out of here and disappear. Let's go somewhere so you can bring that sexy body towards me. The vibe we share is on a level that no one else will ever know. So when you're ready to go, I'll take you there. Ever since the beginning you got me. You had me in your sights and you shot me. I love the way it felt when it hit me. That's why every time I see you, you get me. You're like a love grenade, a burning flame. Your energy is so insane. You heat me up, you make me melt, and then you cool me down like rain. You got me feeling like we can do this right. Let's watch our shadows dance in the candlelight tonight. We can do this right. Let's watch our shadows dance in the candlelight. Let's put this world on hold. Just you and me, let's go. I'll take you there. We can get out of here and disappear. Let's go somewhere so you can bring that sexy body towards me. The vibe we share is on a level that no one else will ever know. So when you're ready to go, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. We can get out of here and disappear. Let's go somewhere so you can bring that sexy body towards me. The vibe we share is on a level that no one else will ever know. So when you're ready to go, I'll take you there. We can get out of here and disappear. Let's go somewhere so you can bring that sexy body towards me. The vibe we share is on a level that no one else will ever know. So when you're ready to go, I'll take you there.
Hey, everyone, shout out to Gabby and Belfast. Yeah, Gabby! Hey, come in here, guys. Oh, it's merch family in. Yeah, let's get everybody. Gabby's
Hey!
Don't forget the barbecue tomorrow.
Oh, all right. The crew's family was extremely welcoming of myself, the band, and the crew I was traveling with.
Guys.
You'll hear me say it over and over again. The best way to travel is to hang out with the locals. You know, eat what they eat and do what they do.
Life in Guam. This is it. This is, I mean, this is how it's done. This is how we do it. I'm excited.
Chris's family just made us a sweet meal.
We were told that the locals eat their red rice and Kelligan with their hands, so who are we to argue?
Delicious. Yeah. How's that food?
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Top of the line. Top of the line.
Take it to the moon, take it to the moon. I wanna get close to you. And I wanna see you next to you. I wanna go away with you. Take it to the moon, take it to the moon. Yeah.
There was one more night of Guam Live fun to be had at the beach bar. I'm not sure if any particular band was scheduled to play that night, but with so many great musicians in the house, it didn't take long before Through the Roots was sharing the stage with members of Mighty Mellow Massive and the Sean McGoffin Band and a few other local bands that were just hanging around that night.
So there's a time when the sea gets dry, the wind keeps blowing and the fish has been moving. What are you doing, Mr. Master? You're all outside, you're ready for the sailing on the ocean.
I had a great time meeting and hanging out with everybody from Guam Live. I just hope it's not too long before I get to see them all again.
I don't really know if I need a commentary. We're in Guam. We're having a blast. Through the Roots is leaving tomorrow, so just kicking it with them for one last day.
Call up my friends so we can all meet up and let the weekend begin. 'Cause this is what I look forward to. And maybe this weekend, oh, oh, oh. And maybe this weekend, oh, oh, oh. And maybe this weekend.
Just hanging out, taking a little walk on Gun Beach. Through the Roots took off this morning. Had a blast chilling with them. Guam Live was awesome, but we still got some time to play around. So we're just exploring a little bit here. Got to the northern point. We just found a little scenic overlook and we're gonna go check it out. See if we can get down to the beach. About to walk in and have some sushi. Some of the crew members just showed up. So we're here in a Japanese restaurant that Brady and Grant recommended. Eating some poke here. Pretty damn good so far. Got some kimchi and some edamame. Got a sashimi boat and sushi boat coming on its way.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. So apparently
Guam has some delicious sushi.
Apparently.
You tell me. Yeah? Yeah. All the fish was delicious, except for the salmon. Had a weird smoky flavor to it, kind of like lox. Probably because, well, salmon don't really hang out around Guam. I didn't get a good video of it because as soon as it came,
much left.
yeah, it disappeared.
I might actually
But it was delicious.
I might just order like my own food so I can eat it without having to fight for it.
Sharing stuff, man. I haven't done this shit since second grade.
With these guys, I knew I was going to do that.
You guys got soup?
Get away from me.
Hey, Dan. Get it on that soup, eh?
Get away from that.
What's the verdict on the noodles?
It needs a little bada boom, bada bing, bada boom.
A little spice?
Yeah.
I don't know what we can do for that, but
Oh, God, they got some oils. Give me some of those essential oils.
You got some oil.
essential oils.
Is this...
Looks like sesame.
This looks like something they'd use upstairs on...
Meat.
So we're here at Chamorro Village. It's a little Wednesday night event. We got line dancing going on over here. There's food to be had, music, arts.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we take you back into the ancient times of our island.
Just did my Christmas shopping in July. About to grab some food. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet. Maybe some meat on a stick. Who knows? That actually sounds really good, and that's what these guys are making. But you know how it is. Can't go wrong with meat on a stick. Got some meat on a stick. Right back there, there's a little girl riding a bull. One's delicious and one's awesome. Actually, they're both awesome. One's delicious. Guam. So we were at the Chamorro Village, and we saw there was a little stadium. For $1, you get to see some local baseball. Pretty cool. It was soon very obvious why the ticket was only $1. These guys were not good. Not exactly Japan. The guy announcing up there just yelled down to the field, asked the batter what his name was, and then said it over the loudspeaker. So the ship just pulled in, hopped in the crane, started to get to work, but trying to do this as quick as possible because we want to go explore more of Guam. So the reason I get to come on these awesome trips is all for work in the long run. Even though you obviously see me get to play around a lot. Eventually I have to show up to work and we actually have to go set sail and do some work out at sea. So one of the things we're doing on this cruise is we're dredging. This group is a geologist group. They're interested in the age of seamounts along various spots around the world. I sailed with this group a couple years ago out of Cape Town, South Africa. Did the same kind of cruise. Basically, we just dragged this metal bucket along the ocean floor, grabbed some rocks. You can see it's got chain basket right there. So the rocks get trapped down there. We basically pull it back up. They cut them in half, do some analysis on them, and figure out how old the seamounts are. So that's why we're here. But now back to the fun. Just got off work, rented some scuba gear. Gonna go diving tomorrow, but in the meantime we're just wandering around, seeing what we can see of the island. And even though it's really rainy, kind of shitty out, it's really not that shitty because it's hot. I'm wearing board shorts, so I can get wet, it doesn't really matter. But here is this is what ancient Chamorro families used to use for shelter. If you can imagine, kind of like just a roof on top of these pillars. That would be their shelter. But in any case, this is like a symbol of Chamorro culture, of Guam itself. The Chamorro people first inhabited the island approximately 4,000 years ago, but in 1521, Magellan landed in this bay, setting Spanish colonization into motion. Magellan's Landing, sponsored by Budweiser. We met up with Park Ranger Dan, who gave us some insight about Guam's early history.
The Spanish arrived in Guam in the 1500s, and it wasn't until maybe 80, 90, 100 years later that they set up a colony on Guam, and it became a stopover, a very important stopover for the Spanish galleons moving from Acapulco, Mexico, across the Pacific to the Philippines and back.
Guam was under Spanish rule until 1898. During the Spanish-American War, the island was surrendered to the United States.
Guam has always been, its strategic location has always been vital to these much larger countries from all over the world. They found some value on Guam. And so the Americans, their main value for Guam, their primary purpose here was they had a small Navy and Marine contingent here, and they also had a coaling station here to keep ships going back and forth. They had a Trans-Pacific cable station here as well that kept lines going from the...
So this is all pre-World War II.
This is all pre-World War II.
On December 7th, 1941, about an hour after the attack on Pearl Harbor, Japanese began bombing the island, and 3 days later, the Japanese stormed the beaches and quickly took control of Guam.
This is the airstrip that the Japanese forced Chamorro people to build during their occupation.
Japan occupied Guam for the next 2.5 years. Chamorros had to endure forced labor, rationing, torture, executions, and were eventually marched into concentration camps. On July 21st, 1944, 55,000 American troops simultaneously landed on Asan and Agate beaches. 3 weeks later, the island was declared secure by American forces.
Here at Asan Beach, this was a staging area to take over the point over here and then make their way up the hills and take Japanese strongholds one by one. Pretty crazy to try and imagine this being a war zone. Mortars raining down on you, gunfire, and you're trying to storm up the beaches. So it's hotter than shit right now. There's mosquitoes everywhere, but this is still way worth it. We're at the PD guns.
In the hills of the Mahogany Forest overlooking Asan Beach are 3 Japanese anti-landing craft guns. They were set up here in anticipation of America's return to the island. However, they never fired a single shot, as they weren't ready by the time American troops returned to liberate the island.
Chamorros were made to carry these up about a quarter-mile hike up a hill, and part of their enslavement. So this is Dottie Beach, another spot where the Japanese set up to help defend against American bombings, defending their airfield, which is right behind this little rock formation. You can see the little pillow boxes where they had guns sticking out.
This cemetery is the final resting place for Chamorros, Spanish, and Americans, and was heavily damaged during American bombings of the area. The airfield, Dottie Beach, and this cemetery are all located on Orote Peninsula, which is now a U.S. naval base.
USS Key West. And her tender.
Fortunately, we had base privileges, and there was one more site on the base that we just had to check out.
Gab Gab Beach.
She's deep inside. These vibrations, they don't lie. You know exactly how it feels. It's something that we all desire. It's sets your soul on fire. Surrounded by a body of emotion, life's like a massive ocean. We'll all wade in the water, swim through days as they pass us by. You and I, we're on this vibe together. We can ride on this high forever. Upon the ocean with wide eyes, hoping to find the answers in her sunrise. All we want is a world of love. We're all standing here waiting in the same line. So maybe in the meantime, share the love inside. We're all just simple people, connected by affection, surviving though the sea is rough. We're on this vibe together. We can ride on this high forever.
We're here at the end of our trip last night in Guam. Tomorrow we set sail, heading off to Fiji. But this is a hell of a way to end it. It's beautiful. Guam, thank you so much. It's been an amazing, amazing week here. I can't say enough good things about it. Definitely come check it out.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of a tan man and by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can you see through the wonder of amazement at the open man? Ocean man, the crust is elusive when it casts forth to the childlike man. Ocean man, the sequence of a life form raised in the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man. Take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of a tan man and by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can you see through the wonder of amazement at the open man? Ocean man, the crust is elusive when it casts forth to the childlike man. Ocean man, the sequence of a life form raised in the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man.
Why are we recording this stuff? This is ridiculous.